My name is Laura Mitchell. I am a married woman, a mother and a daughter living in a quiet suburb outside Boston. From the outside, my life looks safe and settled. White porch, maple tree, a minivan, a husband who works long hours, 2 children who believe the world is kind. I speak now because silence has weight, because secrets change shape when you keep them too long, because one autumn evening shifted everything. I thought I knew about love, loyalty, and truth. It began with a phone call. A voice from my past, calm, familiar, and unexpected. Daniel Harris. My first love, the man who once knew my dreams better than I did. He said he was back in town. He said he had something important to tell me. He said he understood if I did not want to see him. I said yes before I thought. That yes echoed in my chest long after the call ended. That night I sat at the kitchen table while my family slept. The refrigerator hummed. The clock ticked. Memories moved through me like shadows. Daniel and I grew up together. Same school, same church, same summer jobs. We were young and believed love was enough to solve anything. Then life happened. College, mistakes, fear. We went separate ways without closure. I married Mark. A good man, a steady man, the kind of man your parents trust. The kind of man who builds a life brick by brick. For years I believed choosing safety over fire was maturity. I believed love was supposed to be quiet. But when Daniel asked to meet, something restless woke inside me. We met at a small cafe near the river. The kind of place people pass without noticing. When I saw him standing there, time folded in on itself. He looked older, lines at the edges of his eyes, a seriousness that had not been there before. But when he smiled, it was the same. We talked like no time had passed, about our lives, about what we lost, about what we never said. Then he told me why he came back. His father had died. In the process of settling affairs, Daniel found letters. Old letters written by my mother. My heart tightened. My mother passed away years ago. She was the center of our family, warm, protective, and private. Daniel said the letters were not romantic. They were fearful. They spoke of a mistake. A decision that changed 2 families forever. Before I could ask more, he stopped. He said he did not want to hurt me. He said I deserved the truth, but not in a public place. I drove home in silence. The road blurred. My hands shook on the steering wheel. That night, Mark asked if I was tired. I said yes. I did not say I felt like my life was splitting open. The next morning, I found an old box in the attic. Photos, cards. Papers I had never read. At the bottom was a letter addressed to me. My name written in my mother's handwriting. I sat on the floor, dust in the air, heart pounding. The letter said love can be complicated, that adults sometimes make choices children pay for, that the past does not stay buried forever. She wrote that one day someone might come looking for answers, that when that day came I should listen carefully. My request, please subscribe my YouTube channel. I cried quietly so no one would hear. That evening, Daniel texted, asking if I was ready. I did not reply right away. I watched my children laugh. I watched my husband read the news. I wondered how many truths a family can survive. When I finally responded, I said, meet me tomorrow. Because love does not always arrive as romance. Sometimes it arrives as truth. And once it knocks, you cannot pretend you are not home.